It's day 15 of our 35-day back-to-back Alaskan cruise here on the Carnival Luminosa, and we are back in Seattle today. It is actually debarkation day for pretty much everybody on the ship. There's a few of us that are doing back-to-back cruising, so today is our second turnaround day. So we do have just a little bit of time that we can go get some breakfast before we have to meet everybody in the lounge for back-to-back cruising so that we can scan our cards and just rotate back on. I do love the fact that we don't have to get off the ship here in Seattle. Just finished packing up everything in the room this morning. Unfortunately, we did not get the same room, so we are headed to the other side of the boat this afternoon. So it's after 8 and everybody has already had the warning that they have to be out of their rooms by 8 o'clock, and a good bit of people have already been called to come down to debark the, the boat, but there are still people sitting around and eating breakfast and waiting for their numbers to be called for luggage. So we still have a little bit of time. I'm just walking around. This is where it would be nice if I didn't have to leave my room and I could sit on my balcony right now, but I wish I could get in the hot tub. They block all those off until everybody gets back on the boat. So feels great out here in Seattle. So we could get off the boat if we wanted to and explore Seattle, and then we'd have to be back on by 3:30 this afternoon, but we just figured might as well just stay on the boat. We don't feel like getting off and then trying to get back on and going through all of that. So in a few minutes, we're gonna go ahead and go down to the lounge and do our little, or they scan our cards and we'll get our new cards and then we're good to go. We'll probably hopefully get into our rooms about 11:30, maybe 12 o'clock. We do get into our rooms a little earlier today since it is an elite cruise. So once again, easy process. They just scanned our cards and then gave us our new cards for the following week, and I'm platinum again because this is an elite cruise. So all right, so we're on. It's not even 9:15. Other people, I think they're still trying to get others off the boat, and it's so nice and quiet. So just gonna walk around now. I've got my book with me and I'm still doing a little bit of work, so just gonna chill. Okay, here we are. It's just before 11 o'clock and we are already able to get into our room, and as you see, they've already brought our luggage in here. So this is pretty much the same type of room we had last week. And look, because we're on an elite cruise, that's our liquor that we chose. We get 2 free bottles of liquor. Nice. And then here is our balcony. We're on the other side of the ship from last week. So still a nice little long balcony here. We get nicer chairs this week. So that's a nice balcony. So here on this side, we get to see everybody at the port. Everybody coming in here and getting ready to come on. So people haven't started coming through that tunnel just yet. They'll start feeding them through here in just a few minutes. It's almost time. So since it's almost time for people to start coming through this tunnel right here, we're gonna go ahead and go and do our muster station. Don't forget your muster station. You need to do that like right away so you can get it done and out of the way with. It's mandatory. So we're gonna go ahead and go get our muster station done. And I don't know if I'm hungry, but that's usually the very first thing people start doing on embarkation day is they go to the muster station and then they go and eat. Those get filled right away. I am gonna go and look and see if maybe I can get in the hot tub and see, because most people don't go and look at getting in the hot tub and the pools right away on embarkation day. So let's go see what we can find and do our muster station first. It's pretty easy to find your muster station on this ship. They only have 2, an A and a B. So you're not trying to run around and find a whole bunch of different ones. Here we go, we're leaving Seattle. Okay, so the sail away party's about to start. So I'm gonna go ahead and head on up to the sail away party and see what they got going. That was a lot of fun. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna head down to the theater. the Elite puts on a cocktail party, so we're going to go down there to the cocktail party for the Elite cruisers. Carnival does a little cocktail party for Elite cruisers. They offer appetizers, entertainment for a little bit, and then after they give you a chance to eat and just sit and mingle. They have a little bit of door prizes at the end. And I had lots of sushi while we were there because they kept passing out sushi, coming around and passing out sushi, and that's one of my favorites. So that became my dinner tonight, was sushi while we were sitting there just listening to the music and waiting on the raffles. So as you see, we are at sea now, and I'm actually inside instead of standing out on my balcony because it's really windy out there and I wanted to be able to hear. But we are at sea now, and we are now officially beginning week 3 of our 5-week back-to-back cruising. This itinerary is going to be a little different. We're still going to go to Juneau, but now we're not going to go to Skagway. We're going to visit Haines this week, and we get a little bit longer in Victoria this week. So, oh, and we don't get to go to Ketchikan this week. We lose Ketchikan. But we do get 2 sea days this week instead of just 1 sea day. After we finished the Elite party, we went downstairs and booked our excursion for this week. This week, when we go to Tracy Arm Fjord, and I believe in previous vlogs I was saying it incorrectly, so it's pronounced fjord. So when we go to Tracy Arm Fjord, we are actually doing the glacier excursion. I'm so excited. We get on that boat that takes us closer to the glacier, so I cannot wait to share that content with you. I'm so excited. So don't go anywhere. Definitely want to make sure that you see that content. We're supposed to be able to see a lot more seals, maybe some eagles, and definitely get a lot closer to the glacier. So it's already been a really long day for us. I'm probably going to sit down and relax for a little bit, and we'll probably go down to the casinos and play for a little bit later on this evening, but that's pretty much it for the rest of my day today. And like I said, tomorrow is our first sea day on this 3rd week, so I will see you tomorrow.